Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me. I know it has been super long since I've actually recorded and uploaded on here, but I thought today would be a wonderful day to come back and film for you guys. We are hosting an Indian Friendsgiving. So I'm super excited because, the spread is not like a traditional Thanksgiving spread. There's no meat. It is 100% vegetarian and it is a fusion dish. So we are going to be creating different fusion type recipes and putting it together. So for me, my task was to create some rice. So I have to create a whole bunch of rice for at least like 17 to 20 people because it's going to go with, the main dish. And then I also have to make a chocolate cake, and I am making, get ready for it, a Chaat charcuterie board. I can't wait for you guys to see this. This is going to be amazing. And if you don't try it, you're gonna wanna try it. It's so good. So without further ado, guys, let's go ahead and get started. I have a lot of prep to do. I have a lot of things I need to make, and I am just super ecstatic. And our friends are gonna be coming, in the next few hours. So I really just wanna make sure everything is fresh and ready to go. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright guys, let's go ahead and start talking about the prep of the food and the toppings. So first and foremost, I wanted to get the onions out of the way. So I have 2 purple onions here. I also have a pomegranate, which I will peel and deal with later. But for the onions, I wanted them to be finely chopped. I wanted them to be nice and small. So I just threw them into a chopper, and I was very happy with the size of the onions. Super simple and easy. Let's move on to the next item. Alright, so for the next item, I have made 3 ingredient homemade spicy peanuts. Super simple. You could dress it up any which way you would like, but for the sake of the theme, I was gonna do a great spicy peanut munch item. So you just need oil, red chili powder, and peanuts. And all I did was just put the oil into the pot and let it, warm up on medium heat. Once it got to that point, I just added the red chili powder and I let it bloom for about 30 seconds. After that, I went ahead and added my 2 bags of peanuts, and that's it. That's it, and that's all. 5 minutes. And once you add the peanuts, you can just go ahead and turn off the flame. That's totally fine. You just want to make sure you mix very, very well, because you want to make sure that each and every single piece of that peanut is coated in that delicious spicy red chili oil. I cannot tell you how easy this was. It literally took me less than 5 minutes to make this, and it's a great munch item, and it's an even better snack item or a topper, especially in a chaat. Super easy and affordable. Alright, so I also made some chocolate cake. Now, I didn't record the whole thing because my son was helping me, but essentially I just split the batter into 2, and I just made them into 2 smaller cakes so I can put them together and have some depth to it. So I also have some chocolate fudge that I put in the center, the top, and the sides, and alongside of that I also have some sprinkles. So I'm going to show you how festive it looked. Super festive, and I was very happy with it. Alright, and here are the pomegranates that I peeled. Just delicious. And now I'm going to start with the potatoes. So the potatoes are the main item for me because that is what I'm going to put on my Chaat board, right? So I started off with some potatoes, and I do have a trick. Go ahead and just put a small slit in each of the potatoes before you boil them, because it'll just make peeling so much easier, and you'll see what I'm talking about in just a second. But I literally just kind of put a small slit around the entire potato. I put it in my electric cooker for 10 minutes, and bam, you guys see what I'm talking about? Easy peeling. So after it cooled off, I just mashed it up, and I did use a masher, and then eventually I was like, let me just use my hands. Hands were washed, don't worry. And I just put that to the side. Next, I have the tomatoes, which I already chopped, and I actually chopped these by hand because in the chopper it got really mushy, so chop these by hand. And then I also made a whole bunch of rice for the main course. And now I kind of want to take a break and just show you what my tablescape looked like just to start. So I got this tablecloth from Amazon, and it also came with the plates and the napkins. So it was just a whole set, and it was like $8. So I just got it, and I thought it was fine because it's disposable. You can just throw it away after. And then I got the spoons, forks, knives, and everything like that from the dollar store. So super simple, super easy, and I love this little kitchen towel. I thought it was a nice touch. Now, this is an activity table that I had for the kids because there were going to be little small children. I thought that they should have something to do. So it's a nice little Mickey Mouse foldable table. There is some crayons with some construction paper. I also have that puff paint where they could just, you know, take a piece of paper and paint. So I thought it was great. No mess and happy kids. And then one last idea I wanted to share with you is we have these cups for drinks, and we made sure that we put everyone's name on them. That way there's less wastage, and that you're not, you know, trying to figure out whose cup is whose. Everyone's name is written, and that's that. All right, let's go back to the Chaat Board. So we are gonna now make the Chaat Board. So we made everything that we needed to. Now we're gonna put it together. So first and foremost, you are going to start by putting the potato onto the Chaat Board. Then I sprinkled in some of these spicy like noodles with some lentils in them. And then also to balance out the spiciness, I put in some crispy savory noodles, if you will. That way it kind of balances it out and it's not super spicy. Then I went ahead and I put some pomegranate and I just sprinkled it all evenly. And then I put in the tomatoes. I did not put the onions because not everyone ate onions, so I just put that to the side. And this is the side dish that I was talking about. It has all the toppings and it's just fabulous. And I have the two chutneys on there. One is sweet and one is a little bit spicy. The red one is sweet and the green one is spicy. And that is the sideboard again. And then here is the final look with all of the food. And I'm sorry, some of it has been eaten, so the presentation isn't that great. But I also put puris on the side because it was just like the crispy small rounds, and they're just going to use that to eat it. There's the cake, and then we also had another side sweet, which was just fabulous. All right, guys, that is the end of my video. I'm so sorry I didn't actually record Friendsgiving, but there was just so many people and there was children, and I just didn't know who was comfortable being on camera and who was. And plus, I wanted to enjoy with my friends, so I just didn't record. However, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you got to see a little glimpse of our amazing food, and I really hope that you enjoyed that charcuterie board because that was one of my favorites. I think that was one of the favorite things that I made aside my cake. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I cannot wait to record some more. And if you guys have any suggestions on what content you would like me to create, please put it down in the description box below. But I will see you guys on my next video. Thank you so much for watching.